There's been criticism of the government's chief legal advisor, Dominic Grieve, over remarks he made about levels of corruption in some ethnic minority communities. In an interview with the Daily Telegraph, the Attorney-General said that politicians needed to wake up to the issue, although he added that the problem wasn't attributable to just one group. Well, our political correspondent Vicky Young has more.
The impact of immigration on communities across Britain is a sensitive subject for politicians, but more and more they're joining the debate. As the government's most senior legal advisor, Dominic Grieve is a man who chooses his words carefully. But speaking about conduct in public life, he said some migrants came from countries where corruption is endemic, and they may have been brought up to believe you can only get certain things through a favour culture, and that's not acceptable. Asked if he was referring to the Pakistani community, he replied, yes, it's mainly the Pakistani community, although he added, I'd be wary of saying it's just a Pakistani problem. His comments have been criticised by Labour.
Scapegoating one particular community, blaming one particular community on an issue which needs to be addressed across all communities, isn't fair and isn't right to do that.
Mr Grieve is particularly concerned about electoral fraud, but senior Tories have been quick to try and clarify his comments.
I think the most important thing is that we don't pinpoint any particular communities. Wherever corruption exists, of course, we want to make sure that's rooted out, and we will do that. But I have to say the Pakistani community has contributed a huge amount to this country, and we will make sure that we treat every community absolutely fairly.
And today, people in Bradford agreed.
In each community there is people who have that nature, you know, maybe corrupt, but to generalise, especially the Pakistani community, I think is very wrong.
There is corruption in banks, there's corruption everywhere.
Mr Grieve has also praised the contribution of different communities to life in the UK, something he says the Telegraph didn't reflect in its reporting. Vicky Young, BBC News.
England have been